I've ever seen at Flemington, and that was Viandacross. To miss the start and to get such a checkered passage throughout was just sensational, and a great Melbourne Cup trial.
I spoke to Gavin Kelly in here, and he's a lovely bloke, very quiet bloke, but very, very happy man to win it with a mate.
Well, we saw those emotional shots of Gavin Kelly sitting up in the grandstand, and we can take a look at the final stages of the Derby now, and you'll notice Redding in the red with the white hoops about to make his run on the outside. Shades of Fire Oak hitting the front there was one of the bolters. Racing Kentucky looked to have the money, but Redding straight up quickly on the outside. Muirfield Village, the little grey, getting through nearer the inside. And Coronation Day, the one that most people had their money on, well, he wasn't in the race at this stage. But all honours with the winner, like Fire Oak a couple of years ago, it was a maiden winning the Derby. Redding coming away and scoring from Muirfield Village. And Racing Kentucky in Victoria for $1, the winner paid $11.20 and $3.40. Muirfield Village $2.80, Racing Kentucky $6, and the trifecta was a big one, $1,658.50 on the Derby. Well, race 6 on the card was the Gadsden Ream Stakes early in the day, and that was, of course, Scalacci, the late scratching. There were, in fact, 3 late scratchings, and it was Bart Cummings who made his mark on this race.
They're broken away from Sonic Express, Friends Venture, then King Marauding. Ghost Stories making up many lengths down the outside, and Soraya on his own down the grandstand side. Unspoken Word in front, trying to wear him down as Tangent Prince. Ghost Story late getting the third.
Well,
Unspoken Word's in front. He's finding money from Tangent Prince and Ghost Story, and Unspoken Word wins. Unspoken Word a half a length. Tangent Prince second, third.
Right down the bottom, number 24, Unspoken Word, $46.70 and $11.60. Tangent Prince, $4.30. Ghost Story, terrific run, third, $1.80. Quinella, $351.30, and the trifecta, $2,991.40. Well, the Louis Vuitton McKinnon Stakes, Let's-a-Late was the favourite this morning, but as the track got worse, she unfortunately became a casualty. She was a late scratching. Have a look at this performance by Viandacross, running about 4th on the inside in the pink and blue.
Followed by Heroicity, running on strongly with Prince Salieri, and then Royal Magic, followed by Viandacross. They have 300 metres to go. Prince Salieri in front, trying to run it down on the outside, Heroicity, and here comes Rough Habit. Rough Habit's running on very strongly. From them came Viandacross, but Rough Habit loomed up 100 to go and hit the front. Rough Habit drew a length in front. Viandacross played his flying. Viandacross is the one. Viandacross got up on the fence to win. Viandacross beat Rough Habit.
I've seen a few McKinnons, but I don't think I've seen a better one than that. Viandacross, $2.70 and $1.40. A sensational run after missing the start. Rough Habit, $1.60. Equidity, $6. Quinella, $3.50. And the trifecta, $120.70. Let's have a look at the head-on, and this will emphasise just what a run this was by Viandacross. Keep in mind, he missed the start by 3 lengths. Now, over on the right, that's Equidity. Captain Cook on the outside of him. Now, look at Viandacross there. Went for a run. He was disappointed. Dr. Grace in the corded cap in the middle of the track. Prince Salieri wider out. Heroicity and Royal Magic. Now, again, you'll see Prince Salieri in the green cap about 4 out from the rail. Watch him under pressure start to roll in. Viandacross, well, Shane Dye must think I'm getting a run here. Watch this. Prince Salieri right across in front of him, just takes his running. Dye has to stop riding, straighten Viandacross again. By this stage, Rough Habit has swooped on the outside in the purple colours to take the lead from Heroicity. And all of a sudden, this wonderful New Zealand horse, Viandacross, somehow got his balance again, got going, and scored one of the most sensational wins you could ever see in the McKinnon Stakes. A mighty performance. Well, we came to the last. They almost had to turn the lights on for the last. It was the Dalgety, and it was the Cranbourne horse, Big Baron, who came with a wet sail to qualify for the Melbourne Cup.
The 400, Sir Winston went to the front. Gathano can't go on. Here's Valdiano running on strongly. Mr. Euro starts. Iako, Nick, Big Baron and London Bridge. Valdiano got to the front, 250 to go. Coming at him hard was Big Baron the outside, then Sir Winston. Valdiano in front. Big Baron trying to run him down from Sir Winston. Valdiano a length in front. Big Baron wearing him down. Big Baron draws level with Valdiano, and Big Baron wins the Dalgety. Big Baron by a length to Valdiano, third Sir Winston. Then
well, as we mentioned in the mounting yard before the race, Big Baron does handle the conditions. He handled them best of all today to pay $10.70 and $3.50. Valdano $3.70. Sir Winston $10.70. Quinella $66.30. Trifecta $4,922.70. And that was a big one. We didn't have it, but just one thing about the McKinnon, apart from the winner, Viandacross, Tim, I noticed that Sub-Zero and Star of the Realm both ran very nice races behind the place getters.
Okay, as pointers for the Cup, what can we tell them apart from the great run of the Anticross for the punters at home?
The Anticross was certainly a sensational trial, but the difference is, of course, today's race was 2,000 metres and the Melbourne Cup is 3,200 metres. That could be a factor. But the way he went to the line today, you would have to think that he will run the 2 miles out. But those two horses that finished behind him, Sub-Zero and also Star of the Realm, certainly put their foot on the till and they won't be far away. Although Star of the Realm doesn't handle the conditions, he handled them today.
OK, now Let's Elope, we understand, is going to work at some stage, but by the look of it won't be tomorrow. It might be Monday, as Bart said.
Probably will.
And she's had a bad preparation for this.
Well, so many times she's had her preparation interrupted by the weather. She had that injury, of course, that occurred in Sydney in the autumn. And every time they put her in a race, they were thinking of taking her up to Sydney about 2 or 3 months ago for a race up there, and they couldn't take her up. She's only had a couple of runs this time. Her run in the Cox Plate indicated she's not far off her best, but she would need to be a super horse with the preparation she's had to win the Melbourne Cup.
OK, now superimpose, mighty horse that he is. Mind you, today he's probably sitting in his stable with his rug on having a lovely time, but in this sort of conditions, if they keep up, who knows?
Well, there's a question mark over the whole field at this stage. Castletown is one that does handle the wet. He's proven at 2 miles. Wasn't a bad run today. You really wouldn't expect him to be doing too much in the McKinnon, so he's in contention as well. I haven't made up my mind as yet. Sub-Zero was my pick before today, but like all of the punters at home, I'll be looking back over the race replays and poring over the form guides and waiting for the barrier draw, which will be happening here at Flemington tonight.
Most importantly, waiting, hopefully, for all of this to clear, hopefully tomorrow, and then we get a nice day of sunshine on Monday to dry this out a bit.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, indeed. All right, we'll take a break, then we'll come back and have a look at the whole day, and that was our day, that was.
We look at the odds of all forms of gambling.
It's very important that you bet properly.
Get a tip from the man who's ridden the 2 last Cup winners.
To say a horse was a good thing, you know, they just got to be exceptional.
And take you to one of the best resorts in Australia to enjoy your winnings.
Not bad for a morning's work, eh?
Healthy, Wealthy and Wise, 7:30 Monday on...